6 years. A lot of people don't know why I did what I did. I worked at every dealership here in Daphne. I worked for every manufacturer. You go down the list from A to Z, I sold cars for them. Acura, Buick, Chevy, Dodge, Ford. You just keep on going. I worked for them. Everyone I've worked for, they've either hired me in when I was a salesperson and I did the training, or they asked me to do training, every last one of them. A lot of people always wonder why I would work at Toyota for a year, leave, go to Nissan. Jerry, what do they say about me?
Keep up with you. I seen your referral.
Keep talking. What else do they say about me? Tell them the bad stuff. Nah, we're talking. That's how I built my business. I built my reputation. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've told customers, I'd rather tell you the truth and you don't buy than to lie to you and you do buy from me. And I stood by that. I don't play. It's cool because of recess. What I'm going to do, the way I handle and conduct all my training, I don't do a lot of talking. For y'all to be successful, you got to ask questions, especially with somebody like me. Because when I started selling cars, before that, I was washing them. And later on, to be honest with you, I'm going to get a little nostalgic later because I started washing cars here. I moved up from washing cars to selling cars to being a top salesperson now. All I do is train. Started out washing them. So I'm going to be totally honest with you. Later on, this is an event for me. And I tell everybody this, everything happens for a reason. LT, how long have I been at you about doing some training? How long has that been? We're going to put a number to it. You met me? Yeah, I was in, well, we worked together. Me and LT worked together at Chris Myers. 15 years. I apologize to be setting up while y'all listening to me, so I can't really go in, but we're ready now. You on? Let's go. So this is the way I start all of my training. Questions are the genesis for success. If you want to be successful, you gotta ask a bunch of questions. When I got in the car business, I bugged people. If he was selling cars and he was a top salesperson, guess what? What does it take to be successful? How many cars do I need to sell? How do I sell a lot of cars? I would just keep asking question after question after question after question. He couldn't even answer. I was that hungry. Any top salesperson at any dealership, if you was at Ford, Chevy, wherever you were at, you remember they used to put in the newspaper, you a top salesperson? Guess what? I used to go talk to that person and find them. Hey, no problem, blow it up. We having fun. I used to go find them and say, hey man, how do I become the top salesperson? First month I became the top salesperson. I'm gonna pass this around and let y'all look at it. This was the first month. I came out of detail. This was probably 93. I started selling in 92. I didn't know what in the world I was doing. I went around begging everybody, started going to the library, the bookstore, buying books. The first time I became a salesperson was this right here. Make sure you get that. TC, my main man. I'm gonna let y'all look at that. What I want y'all to do is ask me some questions. The way I conduct all my training, I don't just bring you what I have. I want to know what are you struggling with, because my goal is to be the staple. I don't want to just come here and then leave. You know what I'm saying? If I got to come here for free, I'll come here for free, because I just have a passion for training. I know how much it helped me. So I'm going to ask you a question. What are you struggling with? All I ask is you raise your hand. Everybody's struggling with something. You're selling 30 cars a month, you know what's going on. If you're not, I'm not a number person. I've always been make my check big. I want a $10,000 check, $12,000 check, $13,000 check. care how many cars it takes. I've sold 20 cars, made $13,000. I've sold 8 cars and made $11,000. And guess what? It's right in that notebook. Yes, ma'am. What's your name again? Keosha. I love that name. Trying to get the customer back in. Don't let them leave. Don't let them leave. That's what I teach in my training. You want to get them back? Sell them while you're here. When I got in the business, I don't know if you know him, a guy named Tim White, 93. You know what Tim told me? No, Tim, TC. So you know Tim White. He passed away, rest in peace. When I say he sells some cars, I came up around guys like that. Tim White told me, he said, Tim, what I do with a customer is everything I can, so when they leave, I ain't got to call them back. You know no reason to. I do everything I can while they're here. And guess what? They buy a car. And that's what I did. I didn't know what that looked like when he told me, but I figured it out. And now I put that in my training. You know what I'm saying? I do everything. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is a guy named, you ever heard of a guy named Joe Girard? Okay. Every salesperson need to know him. Only salesperson in the Guinness Book of World Records. So 6 cars a day. You need to know him. When he got in sales, he sold a car, and the reason he sold it, because his family didn't have any groceries and had no food at home. He wanted to ask the manager for some money. He said, I need to sell a car. He did it. The guy gave some money. He went home, bought some groceries. You got to get into what's called transmutation. What that is changing one form of energy to another, and that's what I teach. And so like what you said, I'm going to give you an example. I teach you mindset, mind frame, and mind state. So basically what you need to do is think about a Walmart cashier. When you put your groceries up there, do they ask you, Keosha, you want to buy all these groceries? Why not? This is training. See how you're thinking? That's training. Why not? How long you been selling cars? Third week. Excellent, excellent. You're doing right. Asking questions. Answer that one. You put your groceries up there on the conveyor belt. Hey, Keosha, you want to buy this? About $50 worth of groceries. You want to buy all these? Keep going. Why else don't they ask you? They assume you're just going to buy them. That's what I got into. When you came to me, let's assume you're going to buy a car. I've walked into service, people getting the oil change. TC, how you doing? All right, you getting the oil change today? Yeah, I would just talk to them. And next thing you know, I'm doing this. Next thing you know, I'm at my desk. Next thing you know, we test driving. I've done that for years at every dealership I ever worked at. Salesperson be out front, I go in service. How you doing today? All I'm looking for is that one person I can get to get up. Once I got you, it's over. You buying a car. I'm not worried about everything else. But the question you ask is an excellent question. A lot of salespeople have problems with that. But this is what I teach you. I teach you what's called attraction and target marketing. And so I'll show you how to just eliminate that. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to eliminate somebody coming back. And this is how you do it. Repeat referrals. I came here in 2007 from Atlanta. My desk was over there by service. I never caught enough, sold 14 cars in 7 a month. You know how I did it? Repeat referrals. The phone rung, I picked it up. I was always, for 26 years, the first salesperson here. What time service open? 7 o'clock. I got here at 6:30. Every dealership I ever worked at. Why? Customers dropping their car off at 7. Y'all ever seen these business cards? It used to be Pat Peck here. This was my card when I worked here. Y'all have cards like this? These white cards? I've never used them. They ordered these for me when I came here. I still got a box of them. Never used one unless I just dropped it some kind of way. I never used them. You got to set yourself apart. See these right here? That's my business card. When I was at AutoNation, that's my business card. If it was your birthday, you got one of these in the mail. Happy birthday. If you bought a car, the same day, I put one upstairs, they mailed it out. A couple of days, you got one of these in the mail. On the back. The first somebody tell me I pay you $100. I teach marketing. Your title should be marketing right now. That should be your title. I wrote this book in 2013. How to sell yourself and become rich. What you need to know is, pass that around, you can look at it and pass it around. What you need to know is this. Your focus shouldn't be the car. For you to be successful, you need to know you and you need to know the customer. Once you set yourself apart from every other salesperson, they're going to buy from you. Because guess what? I can get a Nissan at Daphne. You was over there with Matt Bowers now. I can go down to Pensacola. I can get a Nissan, that same car. So when a customer walks in and they ask you, man, what's up? When they ask you this, Kiosha, this Nissan Altima you got down here, it's one in Daphne. It's one in Daphne, and it's cheaper. You said it's your final price? It's your final price, Kiosha? Well, I need the final price. So let's say we at the final price. Kiosha, I can buy one in Daphne cheaper than this. Why should I buy it from you? What would you say?
I'll be right back.
Wrong answer. That's not a problem. This is training. This is where you get everything wrong at. TC,
Yes, sir.
what would you say?
That's my best price.
Best price? I got it. You already gave it to me. Okay, I'm going to come back and see you tomorrow. I'm going to talk to my wife because Daphne got one in the same car and it's cheaper. Why should I buy it here? I can go there. You said it's the best price, right? I'm going to go over here and see what they say. They gave me a price lower than this yesterday.
Basically, you want to sell yourself.
Right. How you do that?
Presentation, and once you do a thorough presentation, a meet and greet, introduce those guys to service, parts, and let those guys know what you have to offer. And that customer gets to know you. Customer buy from you because they like you. If they get the understanding where they can trust you, they're going to spend money with you. There's many times you go somewhere and look to buy a car, and you know, anywhere to go buy anything, you get a bad feeling. You tell that person, what you tell that person? I'll be right back.
Now, guess what? You did all that and they leave. How do you eliminate that? That's my question. The customer comes in, you gave them the best price. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go to Daphne and see what they gone. Now my question is, how do you eliminate that? We done showed them service, we done showed them parts, we done talked to LT. LT said, that's it. Kiosha, this is it. We in the whole back, we in it. I can't lose, I'm gonna get fired, I'll lose some more money. What I show you how to do is how to eliminate that. And what I mean by that is, you want customers coming in, they like this. But they looking for you. That's what I show you how to do. It's attraction and target marketing. See, I created a system. When I go to a dealership, I don't stand outside. Customer don't tell me I want to think about it. Guess why? Because I've talked to them on the phone, somebody referred them, or it's a repeat customer, and they calling me, Tim, I'll be there at 2 o'clock. Coming to buy. That's all I deal with. I eliminate the fresh ups, the people that don't know me. The people that don't know you are not going to buy, they're your least customer. You got to build up to that. That's what I had to do. I had to build a customer base. I had to build a system. I got a system now, and I go on my laptop. If you call me, boop, boop, I can pull all your information up. I don't care where I'm at because I have my own database. But what I did was this. When you become interested, you become interesting. And what I mean by that, you got to sell you. Okay? But you're selling you to a person that's already predisposed to what you have. So guess what? There are people in service. I already have a Nissan. This is the way I thought. I don't have to sell them on a Nissan product. I got to show them how they can trade earlier. I know how to do that. When you come in here, your mindset needs to be this. This is how you get to the money. I own this dealership. This is what my mindset was in the early 90s. If I own this dealership, I got to be the first person here. Why? I got the key. I got the key to the building. If I don't open up, nobody getting in. You got a key to your house, your apartment? I want to come see you. I got to wait for you to get there. You got to open it up, turn the alarm off, turn the lights on, turn the air conditioner on. So for 26 years, I was the first person there. Whoever the first customer was to buy, ding, I got them. Also, what I teach and show you how to do is how to recognize opportunity. A lot of people don't know how to do that. See, I built myself up to the point where when you see all this right here, when I start breaking all of this down, I'm very intuitive. I can talk to you, and you can say, no, I don't want to buy today. I can look at you. But you hadn't left yet. This is what I'm telling myself. You're leaning forward. That's good body language. When I don't want to buy something, I'm gone. You ever go to the mall and somebody say, hey, they trying to get you to sign something. You at the mall, you walking. Hey, let me get your information. You doing like this. They try to get you to get something. I'm gone. If I come in and drop my car for service and you try to stop me, I'm late for work. I see how you eliminate all that. A lot of people was wondering, Tim, how are you selling so many cars? When I went to Atlanta, how are you selling 3 cars every other day? I do more than just sales. I break it all the way down. Everything is selling. You start with selling you. Once you show people that you have this, principles, morals, beliefs, ethics, characters, values, guess what? Now I trust you. Because salesmen, what? Most people don't trust us in any field. But I got to build up that trust first, build up that rapport with you. I do all that first. I start selling me. I'm not going to get to the car yet. When you become interested, you become interesting. So when I meet you, what's your name? Carrie. What's your hobbies? That's what I talk about. That's what I talk about. Guess what? I don't know nothing about golf. I want to learn. I don't know nothing about golf. I don't know nothing about hunting. I'm scared of snakes. I don't hunt. Guess what? Me and snakes have a contract. I don't go in their house. They don't come in mine. We both signed it. So guess what? When you like golf, guess what? I'm going to ask you so many questions about golf, you're going to think you're Tiger Woods. Because I'm just going to keep asking you questions. I'm going to keep asking you question after question after question. Now, guess what happens? TC come in the next day. I sold you. Oh, you done. You part of this. He come in. He like golf. Guess what? You gave me so much information on golf, I can talk to him intelligently now. I don't know nothing about golf. But guess what? He gave me so much information about golf, because I'm like, how do you keep score? How do you do this? How do you know when to use a putter? How do you know when to use a driver? I'm asking you all these questions. You at the car dealership. I'm asking you all these questions about golf. Guess what? You leave and you say, I like Tim. But what you don't know is it's genuine. I don't do it for flattery. I genuinely want to know how to play golf. People tell me, Tim, you can make a lot of money if you golf and you can go out there and network. I want to learn. So whatever I talk about, it's not like I just want to learn it so I can sell you a car and you gone. No. When I finish with you, you're going to say, Tim, want to learn how to play golf. Guess what? I'm going to call you. What days you golf? I'm going to meet you out there. You're going to be mine for life. I got customers I sold in the mid-'90s. They still call me. Tim, my granddaughter need a car. Because I'm so genuine with it. I love this. It's not about money. You know what I'm saying? It's about you. You need a car for your family. I'm here to help you. I didn't know I was in the helping business. I just love to help. So I call you every day for 2 years. I tell my boss somewhere, no problem, I'm going to call you tomorrow. Then you get a letter in the mail. This guy here. I never stop. I never stop. But what I did, I developed a system. The system keeps up with you. See, we have the internet now. I don't have to send letters. See, when I used to send these postcards out to people, guess what happened? It took 3 days to get to you. I can take a picture of this with my phone and send it to your phone. How long is that going to take? How many could you send out? Now, guess what? Let me tell you something that's super powerful. I just partnered up with a guy out of Florida. We're doing mass text message marketing for car dealerships and car salespeople. So you know what that is? I can go on the internet and search everybody from Mobile County, Baldwin County, Escambia County, and over in Mississippi, and find everybody that's got a Nissan. And I can take your card, and I can send it to their cell phone. Is that powerful? Everybody that's got a Nissan. So guess what? You're going to have people coming in. You're not worried about, oh, I got to do this, or I'm going to go chop and think about it. Because I'm going to show you how to set everything up. Before they come in, all they got to do is come in and sign. That's what I wanted to develop over the years, because I did that. I used to go to work and 3 people waiting on me. All 3 of them bought a car. I used to come to this dealership right here. We were closed on Sunday. I used to sit on those steps in a used car building. Get here at 2, leave at 5, every Sunday, and I did that for years. I come to work Monday. The guy I talked to Saturday came in Monday, bought a car. The 2 people I talked on Sunday came in and bought a car. I sold 3 cars on Sunday. On Monday, at 3 o'clock, I went home. It's all about this right here. See, once you understand this, you have unlimited potential. All of us don't know that. They say we use about what percentage of our brain? 10%. You have unlimited potential. What if you tapped into another 10%, then another 10%, then another 10%? Once you realize this, you get to that point where you realize you have unlimited potential because your DNA is perfect. You're not perfect, but your makeup is. You have a perfect memory. You just haven't developed it. Once you understand this, now it's time to take action. Here's the problem. The majority of people don't know how much action it takes to get the results you want. That's what I show you how to do. What you want to do? You want $10,000 a month? You want to sell 30 cars? You got to take enough action to get there. You got to break down how many people do I need to talk to sell that many cars? How much average commission do I need to make that check? Now, once you take that massive action, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get unbelievable results. When I was in Atlanta, my manager came to me and said, Tim, here's your check. You made more money this month than I did. I said, that's why I'm not a manager. Because you can increase your income like that. It is possible to do that. You can make that much money. Once you sell enough and you hit bonuses and all that, you can do it. I can show you how to do it. Whatever your commission is here, I can break it down and show you how to do it and show you what actions to take to get there. Once you get unbelievable results, guess what's going to happen? You're going to create a phenomenal belief system. See, I started washing cars. I started selling cars. Then they gave me a plaque. I sold 22 cars. Came out of detail. The month I did that, my manager, Terry Henson, said, Tim, I want you to train everybody. He put everybody in the office, and I trained them on prospecting and follow-up. I was the youngest person at the dealership and the youngest with seniority. I was 23 years old. Everybody else was older than me, and they were selling 20, 25 cars a month. I did it in a few months. Why? Because I studied sales, the theory of selling, the psychology of selling, human behavior. Why we do what we don't want to do, why we don't do what we should do. I studied that. Why is the customer come in here and say no? What's your name?
Right.
Nice to meet you. I'm Timothy, the Motor-Vator Williams.
Meet you, sir.
Yes, sir. When I meet him, guess what? He's looking at me like, who is this guy? Because guess what? You just sitting in service. No matter where you're sitting at, I just come up to you like that. And guess what? I do that. I see your response. Then I play off of that. See, you may come like you may be standoffish. So I got to back up. Your personality, you're smiling. See, y'all got this up here, this build, rapport, mirror, match. That's a good body language. You see what I'm saying? I play off of that. Let me show you something. What's your name again?
Brad.
Brad, come here. Let me show you something. Watch this. You see this right here? This is a 2018 Nissan Altima. What did I just do? Let me have a seat. Manager ever tell you to take control? I don't ask you. No. I would ask for forgiveness and ask for permission. Take control. Every aspect of selling, I can show you how to do because I've studied it like a scientist. Every aspect of it. There are aspects of selling that you don't get in car sales. I teach it to you. See, I rarely do free presentations. I'm going to tell you why. There's something called price, cost, and value. High school students, if you know now, a lot of people talk about them. They're not doing good. You know, schools in Alabama failing. You know why? School's free. If you were the parent of that school paying for it, you're going to make sure they get them grades. I'm paying for all this money. It's free. So the kids in there, they don't really care. So when I do free presentations, I have to put a lot in it because y'all didn't pay for this. People don't value things they don't pay for. So let me tell you something about this book. I used to give it away as a test. LT, this here, you can have this. I know him. I watch how he holds the book. Sometime the book will be over here. As we just talking, we may be at a little meeting somewhere, a little network event, a little mixer. When the guy paid me the money for the book, the whole time he had the book like this. He would talk to me like this, and I would look at him. Why LT had the book like this? Next thing I know, I'm talking to him. The book over here. He talking to me. You see what I'm saying? What's going on with that? Price, cost, and value. This is what you have to understand when you're selling these cars. Your best customers do what? Pay what? They pay you more. That's where I went. When managers told me some things, I did it. Let me tell you the thing about me. This is how my mind works. We had a meeting one day. The manager came in and said, you know what? Y'all ain't selling no cars. I don't care what you got to do. Get some customers in here. What are y'all doing? Out here playing all day, laughing and joking. Get out there and sell me some cars. I don't care if you got to stand on the middle of the road and get cars in here. After the meeting, right here, who's in that building? I walked right outside and went on the service road, and I stood in the middle of the street. I did just like this. I'm brand new in car sales. What my mind does not know, when I attach to something, I can't differentiate between the truth and what's false. It's joking. The universe is like that. Your subconscious mind is like that. Your subconscious mind can't differentiate between a penny and $1 million. The universe cannot differentiate between a penny and $1 million. The universe only knows yes. It just thinks abundance. If you say, I want $1 million, it's not going to happen. It's an arbitrary number. You got to say, I need $973,654. You got to have something what's called definiteness of purpose. That's what I had. I set a goal. I want to sell this many cars. I want to make this much. And every day I looked at it, and every day I did things to it. He gave me an idea. He said, get out there. You got to stand in the middle of the road. I was so new, and I didn't want to go back to detailing because it was hot back there. I thought if I didn't go out there, he was going to fire me. So I went in the middle of the street, and I stood. Cars would come by and just go around me because I didn't move. My manager said, stand out here and get some customers. People would drive by, and I do like this. They slow down, I roll more down. I said, yeah, how you doing today? My manager said, we need to sell some cars today. I need you to pull in right there. I'm going to work. They drive, keep going. I go back out there. This lady, I did that. She stopped. Sir, yeah, can I help you? I said, yeah, my manager said we need to sell some cars today. We're giving away some good deals. We need some trade-ins. Can you pull in here? Well, I only got a few minutes. Lady pulled in. I sold her car. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. I'm going to tell you, whatever they told me, I did it. That lady drove in. I went and got my office partner. Man, I got this lady out here. She would drive down the street. Man, what you doing? The guy told me. What in the world you doing out there in the middle of the street? I said, man, I ain't got time for that. This lady out here, she ain't got that much time. Did you come talk to her? What possessed you to go out in the middle of the street? Man, come on. He went out there and talked to the lady. Got her out the car. She just happened to be thinking about going out this weekend to look for a car. She said she didn't buy nothing, but she was going out this weekend. I just sat there and watched. He got involved, got my manager involved. They knew it. They knew the process. Get the credit out. I didn't know what to do. I'm sitting here watching it. Oh, she bought a car. I'm thinking about I'm going to get fired if I don't sell a car. We just had a meeting. My manager in the meeting, y'all don't get out there and sell a car. I'm terrified. World, I can't go back to detail. The manager got involved, this and this and this. I know you're not here to buy a car, this and this. She left in the car. They told me to send these out, these letters out, postcards out. Tim, everybody come in, send them a birthday card. Everybody come in that buy, send them a thank you card. I did that for 26 years. I would be sitting at my desk, 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. Handwriting them. Guys will come in at 9. I've been at this for 2 hours. I got a bag. They used to give us brown grocery bags. I'm trying to fill it up. Dropping them in the bag. Selby walked by, man, what is you doing? That stuff don't work. Walk away from my desk. You know what I told myself? I'm going to make it work. I'm going to send so many out. I don't care if I send 1,000 and one customer come in and don't buy. It worked. Because this is what I do. I focus on the work. I don't focus on the results. See, if I were to send 1,000 out and nobody came in, guess what's going to happen? Stuff don't work. I'm going to stop. I focus on the work. I just do the freaking work. I come in at 6:30. I don't care if nobody don't come in. I'm here. I go to service. Everybody said no. I'll be here tomorrow and do it again. That's why I wrote a book about it. This is just an introduction of some things I did. I put some stories in there where I took a lady out of service in Atlanta, showed her a car. She was getting an oil change. She looked at it, said, "Tim, I like it." I put it at my desk, said, "I'll be right back." I went to my manager. I said, "I need you to appraise this car." Where is it? I said, "It's in service. I'm going to get it." I go back to service. "Miss Johnson's car ready?" "Yeah." Got the keys, took it to my manager. He appraised it. And we got a stock number off a car. She wanted a manual transmission, 4-door Honda Accord. No problem. Boom. We didn't have one. What am I going to do? I came back to her. I said, "Ma'am, here are the numbers right here. This is what we can do for you. Just need your signature right there." She said, "Tim, what are you talking about? I'm here to get I got an oil change. Y'all ain't even got time to appraise my car." I said, "We already did it." Let's look out the window. "Your car's sitting out front." "You got my car appraised?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's how I'm able to give you these numbers. We appraised it already. While you were sitting here sipping on this coffee. And that's how much y'all gonna give me?" I said, "Yep." I said, "That's your price. What's the payments?" I said, "We need to do a credit app. What's your social security number?" She gave it to me. After all said and done, I can't buy no car. I tell my husband about this. "Take the car with you." "But y'all don't have no manual transmission." I said, "Don't matter. We can get you one. It's the same car. Drive the automatic. We'll get you one that you can shift gears in." Took her home to her wife or her husband. Came back the next day. As soon as he walked in the door, "I want to buy a new car." That's what he yelled. She looked at him and said, "You ain't buying no new car. It's my turn." She left out of that office, the finance office, with some papers, with an envelope. She just bought a car. When she got to the door, you know what she said? "Tim, she about to open the door to leave the dealership. I just bought a car." I said, "Yes, you did." She said, "But wait a minute. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never drove it." I said, "It's one just like it. You took the car home last night." She said, "But it's not a manual transmission." I said, "You drove a manual transmission. It's the same color. Only thing different is going to be the transmission." She said, "No." She said, "Tim, I bought a car I've never seen." I said, "And?" She said, "I came in for an oil change." My point is this. If you want to get to the money, this is the proof. I don't tell anybody what I did. This is the proof. I was just telling him downstairs. There's a guy down there got plaques. I've lost more plaques than that. Just from moving. You know how you move, you just lose stuff? I mean, where is that box at? I think I left it in storage. It's in Atlanta, whatever. I've lost more plaques. They used to give us certificates. When I got this, I didn't get a plaque. They gave me a piece of paper that looked like a diploma. Piece of paper. I don't know where it's at. I'm still looking for it. I can get you there. How to sell yourself. This right here, all this is already pre-written for a reason. Whatever question you got, I can look up here and answer it. Let me ask you a question. Anybody here struggling? I need a hard question. She gave me a question I want to think that's easy. Anybody got a question? "I'm having a problem with this." The customer you talked to last month,